normally see them, so I thought you were seeing patients.
No.
Acne on the back involves the lymphatic system, and that is your sewage system. So it's a sign of toxicity, and it usually doesn't show up until the toxins have been building up for a while. Alcoholics will get it, and people who abuse anabolic steroids will get it. But if you're just a normal person, regular person, you're getting it, typically means your body has been dealing with toxicity for a long time, usually digestive toxicity. It's rare that it occurs in the back without occurring on the face. Are you saying this person just has it on the back?
Yes, does have it on the chest.
Is it a guy or girl?
A guy.
Guy. Okay, so here's what you want to do. First of all, you want to work with any kind of toxicity that's getting into the blood, and that would mean, obviously, through the digestive system. So food diary, elimination diet, anything you can do to support the digestive system. And then there's some really important nutrients that will help clear out the lymph and help detoxify, zinc being the main one, 50 milligrams of zinc picolinate a day. Use some selenium, maybe 200 to 400 micrograms of selenium a day. NAC, love that stuff, 500 milligrams a day. And as I say, I got a supplement coming out that will be perfect for him. That'll be out in about 3 or 4 weeks. That has all of these things in it. And then a vitamin E can be helpful, 400 international units a day. And I would really, Angela, be looking for other symptoms and make it easier to take care of this problem if you look for other symptoms, which have got to be there. But you can pretty much assume that the digestive system is going to be the main place that you want to work. All right?
Okay, other symptoms like on the face? Or
No.
behavior?
Things like weight gain, fatigue, hair loss, blood sugar problems, in addition to digestive issues, adrenal issues like insomnia perhaps, or high blood pressure, something that's affecting his stress system. But the first thing is always going to be the digestive system.
Okay.
Okay? Does that help you? Anything else?
Yes, probiotics.
That's always important.
Is it okay if you have enzymes with your probiotics?
Yeah, it doesn't matter. The nightly essence has enzymes in there. Use the nightly essence, you'll get enzymes with your probiotics. That's one of the reasons. It's one of the main reasons I love the nightly essence so much. It's got both in there. Okay. Thanks, Angela. Have a great day. Okay, Barbara in Wisconsin. Welcome to the bright side.
Ben.
Hey, what's up, Barbara?
I'm 72 years old, and I don't know if I got high cortisone. I don't think I'm a worrywart, but tonight I go to bed no matter what time. I wake up at 2 o'clock, and I can't get back to sleep until 2 hours later.
That is a sign of cortisol. That's definitely a sign of cortisol. A couple of things. And first of all, you don't have to be a worrywart, okay? You can have elevated cortisol because the body's starting to break down. That's number one. And you can have unconscious things going on. You know, your unconscious mind is really where most of the action takes place. The conscious mind, most of the action in our mind takes place unconsciously. Your unconscious mind, check this out. Your unconscious mind processes 11 million bits of information per second. Your conscious mind can process 60 bits of information per second. We are way more unconscious beings than conscious beings. And so our bodies can respond with cortisol due to for unconscious reasons, things that we're not aware of. Does that make sense, Barbara? So it doesn't have to be conscious that you're a worrywart. Anyway, if you're waking up, you want to go by your symptoms, and if you're waking up in the middle of the night, that's a symptom, and that's a sign that cortisol is high. So before you go to bed, are you doing melatonin before you go to bed?
No.
Do it. Start it. Take 3 to 5 milligrams. That alone can make a big difference. Melatonin, not only, everybody knows that melatonin is for sleep, but melatonin is really anti-cortisol. It's anti-aging. It's an antioxidant. It is an all-around beneficial supplement. It is a hormone, so you don't want to go crazy with it, but certainly 3 to 6 milligrams can help you. Pregnenolone can also help you, Barbara. You might want to try.
That's what I was going to ask you.
Yeah, 100 milligrams of pregnenolone. That'll definitely help you. You might want to take a little DHEA, but 10 milligrams of DHEA. But I always like to use pregnenolone first. Doesn't sound, unless you have for sexual or male hormone issues or libido types of things or muscle building, I would go with DHEA. But for just general salubrious types of like health benefits, just feeling better, I would go pregnenolone. Make sure you're using magnesium. If you're not already, 2,000 milligrams of magnesium a day, and the whole B complex, but especially vitamin B6 and B3, which is niacin and pyridoxine. But get a good B100 supplement in addition to your Beyond Tangy Tangerine, which I hopefully you're on, the Beyond Tangy Tangerine and the Healthy Start Pack. You might also want to try some GABA, G-A-B-A, and also some lithium orotate. That will help. Those both have a relaxing effect. But I would really want to emphasize all of these things like DHEA and pregnenolone and lithium and lithium orotate and GABA and such. Those do not replace the Mighty 90 essential nutrients. You got to be on the Healthy Start Pack first and foremost. And then last but not least, if you're, or a couple things I should say, if you're having digestive health issues, you need to correct those. Probiotics are also important. And then before you go to sleep, having a tiny, tiny, tiny little bit of protein can be helpful also. If you're, for anybody out there listening, if you're waking up in the middle of the night, that could be a sign that your blood sugar is dropping in the middle of the night, and having a little bit of protein before you go to bed can keep that from occurring. So maybe a teaspoon of whey protein or the Slender FX or the Keto FX before you go to bed. Okay?
Okay.
Thank you, Barbara.
I wanted to ask you about my mom had cancer on her face, and they cut into it a couple spots, and you were telling this man about eggplant cream that you could get.
Yeah, you can buy, I haven't seen where you could buy the eggplant cream. Eggplant is a nightshade, and the nightshades contain usually problematic elements that people react to, especially if you have arthritis or something like that. You got to stay away from nightshades. But it turns out that those compounds actually have anti-cancer properties. So using eggplant cream, or you can make your own if you can, it will be kind of a process to do actually. You'd have to blend it down, and you probably have to tincture it in alcohol. But you could do it if you want to be, pharmaceutical about it. You can grind up some eggplant and some peppers. Also, maybe even potatoes. Potatoes also contain these compounds. Potatoes, tomatoes, eggplant, and nicotine are the main sources of these nightshade compounds, which usually are problematic. But if you want to use them for skin cancer, make your own tinctures. Grind everything up in a food processor or Vitamix or some kind of grinding system, and then make your own cream, or you can soak it all in alcohol and then filter out the solids and make your own tincture. The active ingredients, a lot of the active ingredients will come out in the alcohol, and then you can apply that directly. You can be your own pharmacist, be your own herbalist, which I always encourage people to do. If you're looking for eggplant cream, I'm not exactly sure where you find it, but that's the logic behind the eggplant cream. Does that make sense, Barbara?
Yes.
Okay,
thank you.
Good deal. Thank you so much for your call. And let's see if we can get Pam. I'll get you real quick if we can get you in 30 seconds or so. Pam, you there?
Yes, I am, Ben. Can you hear me?
Yes, we're running out of time, though. I hate to make
Okay, fantastic. I have a person that has vertigo and maybe osteoporosis as well per doc. She's been treating for 4 months, and she's been feeling better and better. We added a little bouncing behind a high back chair and some deep breathing along with soaking her feet in baking soda. She came out with a big piece of wax that came out of her ear.
Oh, interesting.
And she went to the doctor, and so they flushed out the ear, and they put her on antibiotics and a leave. Now she's not able to stand without having headaches.
Pam, that's too much. I'm out of time, sweetheart. Can you call back tomorrow? If you call back tomorrow, I'll get you first up. We're just out of time. Got 10 seconds. I really apologize. But thanks for calling anyway. And that's just all the time we have for today. Thanks for listening, friends. I'm Pharmacist Ben. Have an awesome, wonderful, beautiful day. We'll talk to y'all later. Bye for now.
Here's Dr. Paul Meyer, Christian psychiatrist, author of 85 books, and founder of the national chain Meyer Clinics, to tell